everyone, welcome to Gray Man Prepping. It's that time again for the fabulous Tactical Tuesday, where we're going to discuss tactics, gear, and more. But tonight is mainly going to be a tactics for the kitchen and your pantry. But in the meantime, hello. All right, let's go see. Oh, wow, 66 comments in there. All right, let me go scroll up to the top here and say hi to everybody. First in was Troop 1351, then Walt Rogers, then Phelan Clan Wolf, then Cowgirl Hippie Chick, then Bountiful Harvest Abbey, then Star Homestead India. Scroll down some. All the Things Acres, Tammy Aker. Okay, I learned something today. In Tammy's last name, the E is silent and it comes before the A instead of after the A. So it's Acre. Let's see. Brenda at Duncan 1900 Homestead. Brother Donnie at Prep for Eternity Homestead. Catch up here. Everybody's talking. And I froze. Southern Bless Homestead. Hey, Mac and Patty. Hey, oh, by the way, happy birthday, Patty. All right. CR, Creative Redundancy, is here. Suzanne Goulet is here. Trying to keep up with everybody here. Idaho Garden Girl's here. Howie, Food Forest Permaculture, is in the house. Christy Betts is here. Going down here. I hope I don't miss anybody. I'm trying to catch up and trying to get up to speed, but not pass somebody over here. Scruffy Scrubs. Hey, from Minnesota. I think that's right. MN is Minnesota. Let's see here. Suburban Hillbillies in the house. And Gear Grinding 19's here. Joe, Garden State Gardener's in the house. Woohoo! And almost caught up here. I got a super sticker from All the Things Acres, $2. Woohoo! And I am caught up. And if I missed anybody, I apologize. Wow. Okay. So tonight I'll be interrupting the presentation for 3 giveaways. I forgot to put that up at the top there beforehand. I got 1 question for subscribers, and then I got 2 wheel spins for the channel members. So, and just to clarify on the wheel spin before we get to it, there's 2 levels of channel members. There's the 99-cent ones and the $1.99. So the 99-cent one is the prepper level, and they get on the wheel once. And the $1.99 is the gray man level, and they get on the wheel twice. All right. So if you see someone's name on there twice, that means they're a gray man level. And I think we got 5 gray man level members. And I think they're all in the house tonight. And so, and let me go ahead and change something right here just for laughs and giggles. I know I have to update it because I don't think one's on there. Let me see here. And there's the channel members. All righty. And in fact, I know one joined got to join tonight. That's Troop 1351 joined. I don't have them on there. And I not Yours is not on there either. So, alrighty. So while that's going across, get back up over to comments, see what's going on in comments. Shawnee Shave, hey, how's it going? Alrighty. So tonight's topic is, it's a little misleading. Don't get mad. So the title is 30-day meal plan, because that's what everybody calls. Oh, make a 30-day meal plan. And you take 30 days. There is no. You got 30 days months. You got 31-day months. You got 28-day months, and it doesn't. You try to make a calendar. It's not going to add up right. And so let's see here. So actually, I forgot to do this. So let's go here. So yeah, and it is the 30-day meal plan, which is not what we're actually going to be talking about, because as you can see, the calendar's all doesn't add up right, and it makes it hard to come up with a functional one. So what I've been, so you got to have 30 breakfasts, 30 lunch, 30 dinners. Doesn't work. To make it simple, I prefer doing 28 days, which is 4 weeks, and 4 weeks makes it so much better to do. So let me get rid of that, and I can also bring up now the spreadsheet, which reminds me, channel members, those that I think it says that only 8 people have watched the training video that I streamed live on Saturday. You can still go in there and look at it, but froze. It was all about how to use Excel spreadsheets and do cool things with it. And so that's what I'm going to be talking about a little bit here. And so let's go, boom. Okay, so basically an Excel spreadsheet. I went ahead and just changed some colors on the lines here. And so basically the kind of like the light tan, pinkish, color here, depending on what monitor your monitor is doing. But the light tan one here is breakfast, the blue is lunch, and the green is dinner. And so I got 4 weeks here. So it goes on down a little bit farther. And let me just go ahead and zoom that out a little bit here. I got the right one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So I got 4 weeks on there. And so one of the things when setting this up, everybody, Excel's really great at this. You go up here to page layout. You set the orientation to landscape, and you set the margins to 1/4 inch margins. That gives you the most room in there to work with to type stuff out. The other option you can do is go, if you're doing it, you can do a 1/4 inch on the sides and 3/4 on top, which means you can hole punch it if you want to put it in a binder, and you're not going to be taking out your stuff here. So basically, I went copied this over onto several sheets as I go along here. So we're going to go in and we'll look at it. The reason why I put in 2 lines here. Hey, Mary Beth, how's it going? So I put in 2 lines because sometimes type in a meal thing in here is not going to fit all in one line all the time. And I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so I just kind of started here. I got some things showing. So waffles and sausage for Sunday breakfast can't fit on one line. Sandwiches and fruit, it doesn't fit on one line. Chicken fried steak and potatoes doesn't fit on one line. And you could go smaller on the font, but as you go smaller, it's going to get harder to read it when you print it out and put it on in the kitchen, either on the refrigerator or on one of the cupboard doors, so everyone knows what the menu is for the coming week. Now, one of the things you noticed here, I went, let me shrink this down one more. There we go. So I went waffle sausage, pancakes bacon, waffles bacon, pancake sausage. So that way you're not always having sausage with the waffles and bacon with the pancakes. You can mix it up. And you can also mix other things up in there too to do it. Now, before I go any farther, one of the other things you can do, like here for the chicken fried steak and potatoes, what type of potatoes? This is something that Excel is neat at. You go to this cell, you highlight that cell, you right click, And down here it says new comment. You click on the comment and you can put and you type in there, this is going to be a mashed potatoes with with gravy. Okay, and that kind of locks it in there. So and there it puts a little flag up in there, and you can put it over here, and it'll show you what it is, so you can add more stuff to it. And then you can also add, well, I want to have some broccoli with it too. You can type that in there too, and that way it expands. You know what the main one is, and you can look in to see what special changes. Now it could have been a chicken fried steak and a gratin potatoes. So there's or it could be hash browns. So there's different ways you can do it. So let's go on here. Let's see here what we got. Sorry, I'm just checking on the side chat here. Yeah. When you start, some people do just using a page to write it down, but this gets it all nice and neat, and you'll see what happens here as I expand it to the next page here. Here it is all filled out. Now you'll notice there are some repeats in here. So when I repeat stuff, I can just take and the fruit. So I can copy the fruit. I can add it here. I can add it there. I can add it, with sandwiches there and there. I can just go through and add it with different things. Oh, I can put some fruit with the hot dogs. And let's see here. Fruit with the soup. Or actually I can put vegetables like carrots or whatever. Carrots, and you can just add, you can carry that over to be with sandwiches. You just go and fill anything, just quickly move things around. And if you don't like it, it's easily you just click on it and you just type over it. So there's a lot of other things here to do. So I just kind of filled one out just partially, different things. Both as a kid and as a parent, breakfast was mainly either hot or cold cereal. Mainly a lot of cold cereal. But we also had a big variety of cold cereals. And once the kids were able to fix their own breakfast, got old enough, all you need to do is just put cereal down there, and they can either make hot cereal or they can make cold cereal. Of course, my middle child, Alexander, left to his druthers, makes waffles like a factory, and he'll go in there and he'll mix up a quadruple batch of batter, and he'll be in there for 45 minutes making waffles. And as it comes out, he puts them in the oven, has the oven on warm a little bit. And then after he's all done, then he takes them out and puts them loose in the chest freezer. And then an hour later, bags them up in a Ziploc baggie and gallon-sized baggie and puts them in the freezer. That way he has waffles. He pulls out, drop them in the toaster, and he's good during the week. Hey, Shadow Scout Sleed. Did I miss anybody else sliding in here? Yeah, so there's, and there's a lot of things you can do when you got to think about when you're doing a menu like this. Leftovers. When we do tacos, we inadvertently, on purpose, make extra taco meat for it. And sometimes we'll just go ahead and stuff extra tacos, and then everybody eats however much they want. The extras get put in sandwich or Ziploc bags and tossed in the fridge. That way, the next morning, if they want it for breakfast or they want it for lunch, the boys go in there and they pull out a couple of tacos and do it. Now that they're both working, the youngest one, Matthew, when he goes to work, he'll grab 5 or 6 tacos and toss it in his lunch bag. So, and there's a lot of different things you can put in here. each family is going to be different in what they like. Chicken fried steak is one thing we like, at least once a month. Another one down here, chili beef casserole. My wife fixes it probably every other month. But when she does, there's leftovers for 2 or 3 lunches, 2 or 3 days of lunches. She does a big casserole of it, does it all up, absolutely fabulous. And the boys are in hog heaven for the next couple of days at lunchtime. Hamburger helper on here. There's so many different types of hamburger helper, and that's where you would put in a new comment in there, and it would be CH cheesy enchilada is one of the favorite ones that the boys like. Boom, there it is, cheesy enchilada, and it's in there. So there's a lot of different ones. Now, when it comes to regular enchiladas my wife makes, well, it depends what's going on. If she has hit, and I don't have it on here, but sometimes she'll hit Costco and she'll get the rotisserie chicken, or she'll get 2 of them, and we'll have chicken the one night with broccoli and mashed potatoes, and that anything left over from that chicken and the other chicken gets shredded up for enchiladas the next night. Hey, Vanessa Kitty. Now, okay, and a variety of meals across a multitude. Exactly. Okay, so what you can do here is, if you want to keep it more simple and just have like waffles, and then don't worry about the second line on a lot of these sayings here, you can you can get like almost 2 months on one of these. Let me go to the next one here. So here's a blank one. I took it down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I just put extra lines in here. So I put extra to give you 3 lines is one way to do it. The other one here, back to 2 lines, but I took it down so you got 6 weeks here. Weeks on a sheet of paper. So that's one way to do it. And let me show you what this looks like. Print preview. So that's what it looks like on a piece of paper, how it prints out. So I could probably stretch this over a little bit farther and get myself a little bit more room on each one of these ones, just drag it just a hair until it got over to a 1/4 inch on that side there. And I could increase the header at the top here to 3/4 inch, so you could actually hole punch it and put it in a binder. But what you can do with these, you basically get one of these out, and you can just print one of these off and just scribble on it. And when you start filling one in, you'll be surprised what people, they'll start everyone in the family will start making suggestions on different things. And you see, like, I saw here, I got tacos there this Tuesday. I got tacos down here on this Tuesday. So it's, every other Tuesday I got tacos. I got chili mac there. I got mac and cheese here. Lunches are hard. We usually do a bunch of sandwiches and leftovers. So that's why you see a bunch of sandwiches, or like leftover chili beef casserole, leftover tacos, Hot Pockets. The boys like Hot Pockets now and then. And once they're old enough, which all my kids are, it's like, okay, whatever you want for lunch, fix it yourself, clean up everything, wash the dishes, go make what you want. And so like for the do-yourself stuff for breakfast and lunches, makes it, you can become more flexible in certain things, but you also make sure that you have enough in the pantry to deal for the next 2 months. Whether that pantry includes the refrigerator or the freezer. And I got pork chops on here, cream chip beef on toast, shepherd's pie, pizza. Pizza's a popular one. Burritos. Oh, I didn't put quesadillas on there. That's another one the boys just absolutely love. Is quesadilla is chicken quesadillas, where the chicken is chopped up fine and taco season is added to it. Yeah, yeah, something new to them for picky eaters. Yeah. And then there's some of them where you make a leftover. Say, all right, guys, this is for make a lot. This is going to be for tomorrow's dinner as well, or we're going to have this in 2 nights. We're going to keep it in the fridge and have it, in 2 nights. And you get somebody just goes in there and eats it all, like my son-in-law across the street. And then you go in there like, where's the dinner? What happened? Oh, I ate that yesterday. And there was enough for 6 people, and he ate it all for lunch. Yeah, so. Well, Kaylin, it can help by planning out meals and stuff. You can also see how your pantry's going and see what you're using, and just figure out what you need to buy more of and what you don't need to buy quite so much more of. Oh, this found turkeys on sale, about $5 each. Picked up 6 for the freezer. Absolutely fabulous. All right. Off topic. Who was ahead last? Both teams were tied at 37 pounds lost for each team. All right. Yeah. Oh, time. I got to do something here. Hang on. I got to stop sharing for a second. And I got to drop that down. I got to bring this back up. And I've got to put, there we go. Get that up there. Close that. There we go. And now I got to present a little bit differently here. Present, share screen, entire screen, that screen, share audio. Okay, we're going to give away to channel members. And so let's spin it and see who is getting a $5 gift card if they're here. Walt Rogers. Walt, I know you were in here earlier. Are you here? Let me check on the thing, see if he's here. I'm not sure if he's here or not. It looks like he's here. Oh, yeah, he just typed it in. I'm here. All right, so let me write it down here. Walt got 5. All right. All right, so let's switch back to this. Boom. There we go. Oh, I didn't see her come in. It's CB at Hugo Homestead. All righty. So, yeah, and so one of the things you can do as well before you start making out a the counter thing, you give everybody paper and have them write down their favorite meals. Everybody in the family. Or it's by yourself, you start writing stuff down. Then, let me see what I can do over here. I'm going to add I'm just going to add a new sheet here. So take a new sheet. I'm just going to take this and spread it over here. And I'm going to go home and I'm going to change that to Ariel because I hate that other one, and put it on 12. And once they're done with it, then you just start typing in what the different meals are. Hey, what just happened here? Why did that? Oh, that didn't go. Hang on. I got to fix the whole thing right. Ariel, 12 everywhere. Waffles, burritos. Yes. I spelled that right. Quesadillas. And you start from what they are. You start typing all in. That way, you have a list here saved, and they can keep adding to the list. That they don't have to do it all in one night. They can just start kicking stuff out and say, remember, oh man, I forgot about this. I really like baked beans with sliced up hot dogs in it. And so you can just keep adding things to that list. And pretty soon, steak and lobster, exactly. Still waiting for the pie chart. Sorry, no pie charts for this one. CR. And so some of the things you can do is as it starts growing, what the meals are, pretty soon you'll find you have 60 meals without repeating any of them in a 60-day period. You got 60 meals for dinner. And generally you'll find out really quick that breakfasts are easy. Breakfast is probably fairly easy unless you're my dad, and every now and then my dad wanted steak and eggs for breakfast. Not very often. The other thing my dad would want for breakfast would be biscuits and sausage gravy. Exactly. Make food you like. Yeah. Make sure all the recipes on anything you come up with are stuff you like. Now, no, I did not. The only snack foods I included on there was fruits and carrots. Because one of the things that we're trying to do is we're trying to limit snacks and stuff. And with the grandsons, when they come over here, they are limited to a cheese stick, a carrot. If I have bananas, a banana, and I froze. And during the summertime, we'll have a popsicle. But the only other snack that they can have is I got cranberry juice, the low calorie, no sugar added, 5%, 5 calories per 8-ounce cup. And a couple of the boys really like that. The other two are like, eh. So, juices is something for snacks for them. And you can add, let me go back here. We go back to this one. See, there's a third line in there. I added a third line in there. You can use one of those lines stuck around after lunch here, like use this line here and use that one for, let me do it this way. Change that to a darker, no, wrong color. I want to go with a blue, and that's snacks. And, and that's, you can figure out what's on. And the thing is with snacks is great for what you grow in the garden, what you harvest and can, like peaches and pears and apricots. And or what's if you're buying stuff seasonally that's fresh in the market or from the farmer's market, you can add that stuff in there too. Stick of cheese, sir. Hey, Keith, how's it going? Kiss my grass acres. Hey, how's it going? So yeah, there's you can add an extra line in, even on one of the regular ones. Let me go back here to this one here. Like here, I can insert here a row. Boom. Now I got 3 on there. Now I can take that one and change that one there, and I can do the same thing up here. Insert. Turn that blue. And now I got rows there for snacks. Now dessert after dinner. Hey, you can do the same thing for after dinner. You can go in here, insert, and change this one for the dessert to the dark green. There you go. And now you got a row for desserts. So yeah, you can this. I love the way Excel is flexible. You can insert rows. You can do stuff. Change colors and stuff. Make it so it stands out so everybody knows what's going on. So yeah, you can do a lot of things with it. Now, one of the things that you can also figure out, you can also do things like multiple. Like I got hot cereal, cold cereal. Well, I could have just changed it up and done this. Hot, cold cereal. That way it's a choice of whoever wants it. And then I just take that. I just copy that and put that across here. Boom. And that way, if you have older kids, it's their choice, hot or cold cereal. And then you also make it put some of the burden on their shoulders for when they're fixing their own stuff. Next to this, whether it's on the refrigerator or it's on one of the pantry cabinets, you have another sheet up there for them to write. I opened up a new box of Lucky Charms. They write Lucky Charms on it, let you know they opened up a box of Lucky Charms, so you need to replace that. Or it's Raisin Bran. You need to buy a box of Raisin Bran and replace that. So there's a lot of different things and ways you can work this. It's flexible, and that's why I think this is flexible. It's not rigid, set in stone, where you can only do it Gil's way. Gil's just showing you one of thousands of ways you can do it. You can set this up for however you want, whatever colors you want, whatever number of rows you want. Just remember when you go to set it up, and I'm not sure how well it's going to show up here, but you set it up so you can print it off and put it in like sheet protectors. So that works really good. And but you set up the layout for the orientation and margins. It will put dotted lines. I know it's really hard to see on there. You can barely make it out. But between lines 34 and 35, there's the dotted line going across here. That's where it's going to print down to. So it'll print up to line 34. Now, there's a dotted line coming down between G and H. So there's a dotted line here. And that tells you that's how far it's going to print over. So it's not going to print the breakfast, lunch, dinner I have off on the side here. And that's just something that I put on there to show you guys what the color, so you know what the color codes are for. But yeah, so there's a lot of fun things you can do with this. And usually when people are just starting to do this, I tell them start with 1 week. Plan a week out. And they get a week, and about halfway through the week, it's like, okay, then now start getting suggestions for the next week. And then you start getting suggestions from everybody for the next week, and you start planning out. And then everybody's going to get involved. They're going to start giving you suggestions left and right, and then you can start expanding it. And when you get about 8 weeks on there. 8 weeks is one that you can just redo over and eight. If you used to have one meal every 8 weeks, you're not going to get tired of that meal. Now, there may be special ones on there, and you may have a special night where you have, instead of having tuna helper, instead of having tuna helper, you have every couple of weeks you have a night that says special choice. And for special choice, the week before you can say, all right, we got special choice coming up next Thursday. And have everybody vote on something special that is not on the normal menu. And that also kind of could you touch on vitamins too? All right, vitamins. On the your prep for today, 2 weeks ago, I did for your prep, I did a thing on vitamins. But in your meals, in these meals, try, if you're doing stuff that's pre-made, which I know most of us is trying to get away from pre-made stuff and doing it ourselves, look for ingredients that are bad for you, and look for, and if you're buying stuff from the farmer's market, fresh vegetables and stuff like that, it's most likely going to have more nutrition in it than the stuff you're buying from the store, because the stuff from the store is grown in soil that is grown constantly, and it's getting depleted, and it's chemically done. And so, got the link, please. Get the link for that one. All right, give me a second here, folks. Let me drop it back out of here. Bring this here up here. All right. Vitamins. Where was vitamins? How was it that far back? Batteries. Vitamins. Okay. So your prep for today, number 300. Give me a second here. Let me pop that out. I'll get the link for that one right there. All right. Here's the link for your prep for today, number 300 on vitamins. And that abbreviation is your prep for today. So there's the link for the one on vitamins. And some of the things you got to, in vitamins, one of the things you have to watch out for, and you guys are probably getting tired of me saying, is the maltodextrin. And then there's a couple other fillers in there that are not quite as bad for you as the maltodextrin, but some of them are just totally vegetable cellulose. Basically, that's basically sunflower stalks, the cellulose out of the bottom, out of the middle sunflower stalks. They're using that because there's no calories to it, and it's just filler. So that's not bad, but some of them are bad. So check your vitamins. One of the things I noticed here, I'm going to bring this up here. So this is the thumbnail from it. One of the supplements here is actually kind of good. It's got B1, which is needed, B2, B6, B12. So it's got all your good B vitamins in there. The one thing it doesn't have, that one there does not have. It does have zinc. It doesn't have K2. K2 is one of the vitamins that is good for keeping the crap from hardening in your arteries and stuff. So if you want to learn more about that, go check out Dr. Eric Berg's video on vitamin K2. All right, time to do something else here. So let me get back over on that and drop. Where's my thing? All right, missing something here. What am I missing? Where did I put it? I lost it. I misplaced it. Oh, there. All right. Okay. So this is going to be a question from my prepper hall. And so let's double check. I got to bring it up here and make sure I'm double checking what I had in there to make sure it's right. Okay, so yeah, okay. So actually it's time. Let me do the wheel first here. Let's do the wheel first. So this is going to be another one for members only. So do that one first. Phelan Clan Wolf, are you here? Are you here? Phelan, are you here? Are you here? All right. I know he was here earlier. He was here in the beginning. Phelan, are you here? Oh, there he is. Phelan's here. So let me write him down there. Okay. All right. And so go ahead and close that down and get the, I got to get the other one up here so I can do it here. Come on. Where is it? There it is. Okay. So get that open there. Okay, and I got a stupid ad playing on it.
Getting in the way of fun.
There we go. Want to get it up here and set here, so where's it now? Go. There it is. Again, I'm getting set. All right, there we go. All right, so here's the question, everybody. On my last Prepper Hall video, what did I get 16 of? What did I get 16 of in my last Prepper Hall video? Let's see how fast someone comes up and realizes what it is. On the last Prepper Hall video I did, what did I get 16 of? Okay, I got, came in almost on top of each other. All right, Kaylin beat out Idaho Garden Girl. She came in first with chicken noodle soup, and that's what it is, chicken noodle soup. So let me put Kaylin on here. All right, guys and gals, I will get these out after the live stream. Let's see, who all had the correct answer? Kaylin had it. Second was Idaho Garden Girl. Jujubee Kansas soup. Tammy said soup. CB said soup. I forget. Cowgirl said soup. And the question I didn't ask got answered. I got the movie Wakanda Forever. Yes, I got it. And when I got it, it was in a section that said it was $22 or $23. When I got to the counter, it was only 18. So, wait, Mary Beth was first? Hang on, let me go back up here. Let me go back up. I'm checking the list here. Okay, so where is the... All right, coming down. I'm looking at it here. Oh, I missed. Mary Beth said soup. Okay, because it was so, all she said was soup, not chicken noodle soup. But soup is good, because that's all I got. All right, sorry, Kaylin. She did beat you there. Bang, I missed that. Thank you for spotting that. So I got to check Mary Beth. Mary Beth, send me an email at, let me send it to the Camp Patton email. So hang on a second here. Let me go down to the bottom here. So Camp Patton Family Compound. So CAMP PATTON Family Compound at gmail.com. Send me an email there, and then I will get that off to you. That's Mary Beth. I probably have it somewhere in there, but it's just safer just to go ahead and send it, and that way I know for sure I'm getting it to you right. I don't have to try to find you and say, hey, I don't have it. So send me an email on it, and we will get that taken care of. All right. Yeah, it's just that, because, it also on the StreamYard here, the channel members' names are a little bit bigger, or more bolder, and so and hers was smaller. So yeah. So Mary Beth got it. Sorry, Kaylin. And all righty. Okay, so back to the other stuff here. Drop that down. Put this down here. So on your, hang on, let me get rid of that, the email there. There we go. So when you're working on your meal plan, you may find out that you have more meals to rotate through. So you may do an option one. Now, one of the option ones some people have done is, because they wound up like 98 meals to put on a 60-day rotation, just for dinners, 90 dinners. And so I was asking, okay, which ones do you guys eat the most of? Well, put one of those on there. Get the ones you eat the most of. The ones you don't, that you only eat occasionally, make a list off to the side here. And you can let me get the setup here right so I can make it look right here. And you can go like with a 1, and then 1 plus that, enter. Come on, why didn't it do it? Cancel. I know why. I was supposed to go, wait, +1 plus. That's what I forgot to do. That one, boom. Now I take this and I copy this down and I put down, so I got about 10 of them or so. Boom, there we go. Now, so on something, if they have something special that they like, so QUES, quesadillas, taco soup, lamb, LAMB, lamb chops, lamb chops. See what I mean? You can just add that, and then so you have a couple of them in here where you take out a name and you put in like I did down here, special choice. The week before, you have everybody. All right, let's vote on these ones on the side here, and everybody, and they pick one, or you can just get like if you have like 20 of them, go to a gaming store, get a 20-sided die. You just roll the die, and whatever comes up, that's the one that's going to go in that time. So there's different ways you can do it. Just on ones they here say special choice. So you can have a special choice there. You can have a special choice up there, and special choice over the meatloaf. So you can change things around really quick like that, and you can expand it, change it, flex. It's really flexible doing it this way. Once you have this all made up, and if you print out a couple others and you have your whiteout, you can always change things. But yeah, if you have it all printed up, and you can just do it. And if you have the odd ones out there, you can do that, and you can just make it so it does that. But unless you get hit by a electromagnetic pulse, the computer will still work. If you have electricity, you got a couple solar panels, you charge up a little battery, you plug in the inverter, and you bring the computer and printer back up, you print something off, and then you turn it back off again. So, yeah, let's see. I think I've pretty much, does anybody have any questions about how this works? Any questions here? Because we're getting towards the end of the night. This is something that can work really good if you use it. And that's the hard part, is getting the habit of using it. Once you can get one filled out, and you fill out first a couple weeks, and you just keep adding another week, add another week, add another week, till you have it all full of non-repeat meals if you can. Of course, if you have stuff that people absolutely like to have every Sunday, we would have for breakfast either waffles or pancakes every Sunday for about 8 years. That's the way it was. And it was bacon, or it was sausage links, or it was sausage patties. And occasionally, if everybody wanted it, we would forego the waffles. We'd have biscuits and gravy. Do you have Word? It's not as easy to do in Word, but you can do it in Word. And there are other programs that aren't Microsoft Excel, but they're compatible. And some of them are free, where you can you get minimal usage out of them. And you don't have all the things you can do in Excel, but you make the spreadsheet type thing. You put the stuff in there. There are free things you can do that. Yeah. Yeah. The for the blue screen, when I start to get the blue screen starts to bug me here, I'll put on the blue screen filters on my glasses here. Usually I don't do it when I'm on a live, but beforehand when I'm working on it, I'm doing stuff on the computer. I'm wearing these because everyone says it looks funny when I'm wearing these orange things on my glasses. So, but my wife, the staff sergeant, got a pair of from Costco, a 3-pack of glasses in her cheater number that were blue screen filter glasses. And so they're magnifiers with built-in blue screen filter on it. So yeah, that's it. Google has stuff available too for free. So oh, you mean go kaput? Okay. All right, let me go over here and bring something up here real quick. So coming up here, all right. So Friday night on Camp Patton Family Compound. The topic on Friday night is going to be, why should you have a non-food livestock? And we're going to talk about that. She means the blue screen of death with the little, the blue and the little ticket, and it stops. And it's like, oh, crap. Yeah, that blue screen. Yeah. Yeah, so Friday is, why should you have a non-food livestock? And we'll talk about that. Monday's still open. Don't have a topic for Monday. If anybody wants to suggest a topic, email me at the Camp Patton Family Compound email. Next Tuesday, we're going to talk about something that it was the big thing. Everyone was saying, there's going to be a disaster. You want to bug out. You need to have a bug out location. Well, some people are still planning on bugging out if things get to a certain point, like having a vacation cabin or something to bug out to. But the topic is, before you buy your bug out location, we're going to talk about several things to look at. And it also includes, just before you buy a vacation cabin or property or whatever, we're going to talk about that. Yes, a guard donkey. Rodent control. Yes, we'll be talking about that stuff. Oh, there's the one. Emotional support. Yes. Oh, Kaylin. All right. Yeah, Kaylin's going to be at Ramadan. So, good thoughts for her. All right. So bug out location is next Tuesday. Of course, Thursday night is here on Gray Man Prepping at Thursday night, midnight Eastern, 11 Central, 10 Mountain, 9 Pacific time. On Thursday is the Midnight Ride, and I have gotten some interesting news articles to talk about. Oh, boy. Make a star in the back room, ask for forgiveness. So that's what's coming up for me coming up here. I'm hopefully working on a couple of videos to put out for the prepping in private and prepping for beginners. I got 2 videos I'm working on right now. Basically, I'm scripting them so I don't get tongue-tied. So I cover all the points for those, and hopefully those will be out next week. So I'll have those videos coming out too. So, all right, everyone. Thank you for coming in and sharing on the side chat there. And hopefully I'll see you Thursday night on the Midnight Ride. And if not, hopefully I'll see you Friday for the Friday night on the homestead. All right, everyone. Stay safe. Stay happy. Don't do anything foolish. Keep adding to your preps: water, food, medicine, clothing, and skills. All right? All right. Take care. See you around.